Hi, everyone. Welcome to another wonderful week with me, Miss Dash, your lovely librarian. I'm so glad to be speaking to all of you and also to see all of you in my library this week. As you know, this is our last week of Social Justice Awareness Month. And I am really excited for this last book. It's all about activism. Ooh. So activism is just trying to cause change, basically, to change the things that you want to see that are to see better in the world. That's pretty cool, right? And the example we're using today is an amazing true story all about protecting an Egyptian library. Ooh. So let's dig in, yeah? Just change the video. And there we go. Okay, it's called Hands Around the Library, Protecting Egypt's Treasured Books by Susan L. Roth. Pretty cool, huh? They're like paper dolls. I really like that. Hands Around the Library. Okay. Once, not a long time ago, many people in Egypt were sad and sometimes angry because they were not free to speak or vote as they wished or gather in groups. They knew about freedom, but only from books or the internet or whispering inside these safe walls of our Alexandria library. Egypt's young people decided it was finally time to let their voices be heard, and so they began to march in the streets. First, they marched in Cairo, but soon they marched in Alexandria too. They raised their voices, and many others followed. Ooh, that's a pretty cool protest, huh? Which one's your favorite? I really like this. Where's he? This guy. I feel like this guy really gets it, you know? I'm a part of this story. I marched in Alexandria too. I was excited and hopeful, but I was also scared. In other parts of our city, some of the protesters had acted in anger. They had set fire to cars and to a police station. As we marched towards the library, I grew worried. What if they tried to burn that down too? Our Alexandria Library, built on the ashes of the ancient famous one, is the most beautiful modern building in all of Egypt. Our ancient Egyptian stories are kept alive here in the books and in the carved stone and shimmering glass of the building itself. We were free inside the library, even when we are not free outside. We could not let our Alexandria library burn. I was surrounded by the sounds of pounding feet and shouting voices. Maybe it was the noise of peaceful people demanding freedom. But maybe the people were so angry that they would hurt each other, hurt me, and hurt our library. Thousands of us were marching for freedom, as if caught on a wave from the Mediterranean Sea. Dr. Ismail Sarageldin, the library director, saw us approaching. The library has no gates that can be locked, he called out. The doors are all glass. There's nothing that prevents anybody from destroying this building with all its treasures, except the will of the people. The marchers pushed together, closer and closer to the library. The crowd surged around me on the sidewalk, shouting and waving signs. We were in front of the library. We were on the library steps. The shouting grew louder. Then a young man broke from the marchers. He ran up the steps to Dr. Sarah Gelden, and he took the director's hand. A young girl followed. She took Dr. Sarah Gelden's other hand. And then there were 5, then 6, then 7, then 10, all holding hands, protecting the library. Wow, right? And I too broke into the chain that was stretching farther and farther, turning around the library, reaching toward the sea. And some of the marchers spread a huge Egyptian flag on the steps, People cried together, "We love you, Egypt." A little boy held up another Egyptian flag. It was twice as tall as he was. He waved it right in front of Dr. Ismail Sarah Geldin. A smile crinkled the director's face as he spoke. Thank you for protecting our library with us. Go forth into the journey of your lives and create a better world. Thank you, he said, his voice catching a little. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Aww. That day, the whole world heard his words and watched our Alexandria library, our Bibliotheca Alexandrina, with all our people holding hands in the perfect circle surrounding it. And because together we all protected our Bibliotheca Alexandrina, once upon a time, not a long time ago, the library still stands today, holding all our stories. And look, there's pictures of the actual building. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. I see there's she's over here at the building and at the protesters and people using the computers. And that's what the inside looks like apparently. Oh, and there's the crowd protesting. I think that's pretty dang cool. Let's switch the camera. Thanks so much for listening, guys. I love telling you stories every week, and I hope you like hearing them. So come by the library, give it a quick check out, huh? Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.